Glorious winter's day here in Adelaide, South Australia. Do some testing of the glycogen, the Pragma glycogen up the freeway, and you definitely notice the geometry of the bike inspires more fitness, aggressive, weight loss style of riding. And I'm not even said to Natasha go hard. She just wants to give a bit of gas. So that's when you know you're on a good thing. If the product you use motivates you just to want to go faster, want to go harder. Got a good pair of shoes, good bike. Just motivates you when I fucking push it. Get some fitness up, stimulate some thyroid activity, and get it done. This bike's a winner. Why pay more? Okay, this is a similar footage video to what I uploaded recently about my carbon frames. This is a separate video, so we're using the same footage, same B-roll, we're using some different insights. The question is, Harley, why? Durianrider, why did you start up a bicycle company? Why are you selling Chinese carbon bikes, custom painted for $6.99, free shipping anywhere in the world with lifetime coaching? Why are you doing this? What is your intention? Number one intention of all my products is to help create an environment, a cult, a community, a clique. Not a lot of these words a bit strong, but whatever it takes to get people on bikes, get vegan, get some positive experiences. So call it whatever you want. Call it a clique or a cult, community. I'm going to say community. A cult probably is more accurate. But that's my intention. That's why I do stuff, incredible value. Put on free events. I share all my YouTube secrets in my ebook, even on my channel for free, a lot of the stuff. And so I've created these bikes with minimal markup. There's nothing in the industry that comes close to my bikes. Nothing comes close. With free lifetime coaching. Like, you get a link to my Facebook group. You got any questions about bike, relationships, nutrition, weight loss, digital nomad, then boom, you're there. Yeah, questions are answered. So, I just sell you a frame set and say thanks for the money, see you later. Here's your bike. See you. Don't ever talk to me again. It's like, okay, you got 1,000 questions over the next 10 years. All right, let's do it. So unrivaled support. And let's talk about the custom paint. The custom paint is high end. I've ridden bikes from many brands. I spent hundreds of thousands of dollars over the last 20 odd years on cycling. Cycling's, I don't have any children. People say, this is your daughter, and this is Natasha, she's my girlfriend. She could be my kid, she's only 21. She lives like my daughter sometimes when we're walking down the street. But I don't have any kids, and I don't have any debt, and I don't have any drug habits, or I don't drink alcohol, I don't smoke cigarettes. So for the last 20 years, being sober, etc., all my money has gone to food, travel, and cycling. So if you have a question about food, travel, or cycling, I'm your fucking man. And so this brand, essentially, technically, if you look at it, it's cost me hundreds of thousands of dollars to get to the point where I'm like, hang on, why are we paying $10,000 for a bike? What? This bike comes from China, Taiwan, etc. Same. Why am I like, why are we paying? Let's use an example. This bike is the Pragma glycogen frame set. It's the same geometry, almost to the millimeter, as the Cannondale Super 6 Evo high mod team that Sagan, etc., Nibali, etc. would ride. And the frame sets can cost $4,000 or $5,000 here in Australia, maybe $3,000 US if you're in the US. And so I think, why does the frame set cost 4 or 5 times more? Why? It rides exactly the same. You put me blindfold me, I can't tell what the difference is. The geometry is almost identical to the millimeter and degree. And it's the geometry that works. Even Merida used that geometry. The Merida School Tourist CF4, CF5, the late model 2016 onwards. So, I'm like, why are we paying more for a bike that does exactly the same thing? People say, lifetime warranty. Lifetime warranty. Good luck getting warranty from some of these brands. Read the painful experiences some people have on forums. My Giant cracked, or my Specialized cracked, or my Cannondale, or my Trek cracked, and they didn't want to deal with me. I had that issue with the Giant bike. I thought Giant had the best warranty in the business, and I had an issue with my TCR. The ISP cracked from a faulty seat post clamp design. And eventually just, had this little beak on there, and it eventually wore out. And a seat post failing isn't a good thing to have. So I showed it to Giant, and they're like, no go. And fortunately, I had my local Giant dealer go into bat for me. If they didn't, then it would have been like, see you later. So
there's no guarantee of your warranty getting good. But I'd definitely say with this factory that I'm dealing with, who offer a 2-year warranty, they're really good. If a bike hasn't failed in the first 2 years, it's probably not going to fail. And to be honest, I've never ever seen a carbon bike crack. I haven't. Even in my TCR, that cracked because of a design flaw in the seat post clamp. It didn't crack because I was pushing out mad watts and the bottom bracket design popped. No. These carbon bikes just do not break. Hashtag or asterisk unless you crash them into a wall or drop them or something. The cafe or whatever. They're fragile when it comes to crashing for sure. But you could be putting out 2,000 watts. You ain't going to break one of these frames. It ain't going to happen. So that's what does happen though is people over tighten the headset, the stem bolts, and they crack the steerer, or they don't run a plug deep enough, or they just over tighten the seat post clamp and then they crack the seat collar. But that's not the bike cracking from hardcore usage. That's cracking it from rider error, which happens all the time. So I've never ever seen a bike fail. I've seen bicycles get little cracks around the bottom bracket. I've seen front derailleurs rip off, for sure. Some brands warranty it, some don't. But for me, getting a whole brand new frame warranty because your bottom bracket, because you got a crack on the bottom bracket, a paint crack, for me, it's just a waste of carbon. That's going to, like my TCR went to landfill. It's sort of like, it got cut up and chucked into landfill. So, if it had a standard seat post design, that wouldn't have happened. I would just put a new seat post in there and still be riding it. But then I probably wouldn't have created my own brand. So I guess I had distaste from dealing with certain companies, and I was just like, why the fuck am I promoting these brands when they ain't doing nothing for me? Why am I telling people they should buy these brands when the warranty may or may not cover them? When they could get a product as superior for pennies compared to what they're paying, 20%, 30% of what they're paying retail on these big brand bikes. So then I was like, okay, so I'm going to start my own brand. Fuck it, I'm going to start my own brand. I'm going to put money where my mouth is. I'm going to invest in the companies and create incredible product, incredible deals. I've been based around incredible product for my viewers out there, for people who want a product that is fucking legit, that fucking works, that isn't based around some doped up rider, some rich kid taking pills or EPO and winning races or whatever, and some pretentious, clicky, $400 jersey fucking wearing, just, fuck that. That's what road cycling's become. It's become this Instagram wank tank fucking session. A person who buys a Pragma glycogen off me is a person who is an approachable rider, who's not a snobby tosser, who is welcoming to people on the bike, who doesn't judge you based on if you're wearing socks or the sock height, or if your jersey's zipped all the way up, or whatever. Like, your jersey's unzipped a bit, you can't tighten it, you got to zip it up. Or your mouth's open, you got to ride with the mouth closed. You wearing gloves? Don't wear gloves around me. It's like, come on, man. That's what road cycling's become. It's about what brand of bike do you ride? Like, your bike's not S-Works. It's not a Paragotti. It's not it's not an Allied. Or it's like, fuck off, man. Go live back on Instagram. So the person who buys my bikes is someone who appreciates the fact that these big brand bikes, you are paying for the brand name. People, all this engineering goes, fuck off. It doesn't, man. It doesn't. These things are getting made in China, engineered in China, designed in China, and someone in the US goes, actually, I designed that. No, you didn't. Or if you did a pretty shit job. Take an example of my Specialized S-Works. I've hardly ridden that thing. I'm on my 5th shock now. I'm a skinny, lightweight guy who doesn't ride aggressively over jumps and stuff like that, but I've blown, I'm on my 5th shock. So if Specialized, etc., have got all this engineering, then why the fuck are they putting out such dodgy product? Why are they having so many fork recalls? Cannondale recently. Trek seat post cracking. It's... Look what Trek are doing now, their bottom bracket design. They're going back to BSA and T47, etc. So this engineering bullshit, that's just total wank tank, That's total wank. So people can go, why am I paying an extra $5,000 on a bike? Why are you? That's the big question. Why the fuck are you? If you do want to do that, please do that. I'm not telling you to don't. If you want to ride an S-Works, ride their bikes. They look cool. Otherwise, this is the new generation. This is a new revolution right here, right now. Pragma Bikes is done. It's here. They're selling like freaking hotcakes. Get on it if you want one. If you have any questions, just email me, Durianriders.com, Durianriders@gmail.com, or just leave a comment in the section down below and we'll get back to you. $6.99, any custom color you want. Free lifetime support in my coaching group. Free shipping anywhere in the world. $6.99 US. Unfucking beatable. If you know a better deal, let me know down below, please.